What's up, guys? It's your girl Brianna, aka Mini Marley, and
Yo,
today.
how do you think you can just start without like any like pre? Like,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. What? Oh, I'm gonna start now, right? 1, 2, 3. Like I promised, I am here today with Michael.
What's up, YouTube fans?
Stop, fams.
I like that word.
I hate it.
I used that word.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Brianna, aka Mini Marley, and in today's video, like I promised, I'm here with Michael.
What's up?
And we're going to be doing a pregnancy Q&A, answering all the questions that you left in the comment section on my pregnancy announcement video. So we want to answer as many questions as we can, so let's jump right in. Okay, so the first question is one that a lot of you guys have been asking, and it's basically where will we be raising our baby, here in New York City or in or in Miami. So as you guys know, I'm from Miami, Florida. Michael is from
New York.
So yeah, this is where we currently live right now. We do live together. That was another question. I was kind of getting tired of this city, and I definitely have always said I never wanted to raise a kid here. I just don't think it's a good place for that. So the plan was for us to move to Florida like a couple months before I'm due to give birth. But then the ZIKA virus came and just ruined everything. Yeah. So that's kind of out of the question now.
It's thrown all our plans for a spin.
Yeah.
I mean, we were expecting to be there by like November latest. And now it's like,
yeah, it's not happening. So I asked my doctor here in New York, and I asked my doctor in Florida, and they were both just like, don't do it. And I just don't think it's worth the risk, because, you know, even though the chances are slim, it's like if it does happen, you knew it was a possibility. So
it's a big thing. It's not something to...
Yeah. So I can't live with that. So the plan as of now is that we will be having the baby here at the end of December, and then hopefully we'll be moving to Miami, Florida, like in February. Yeah, something like that, because I just really want to be close to my mom. My mom is also a stay-at-home mom, so she has a lot of time that she can, you know, help me out. And you just need your mom at that time. I feel like there's so much that I don't know about motherhood that she knows, and she's available, and a lot of my other family members are all there too. It's just we have a bigger support system. So another question that we got a lot was, are we married? Are we planning on getting married? What are our future plans together? Is Michael's gonna leave you? You should have got married. All this stuff.
Come on.
Let me let Michael respond to that. Everybody, I mean, I was not gonna respond to the negativity, because I feel like the best way to respond to negative comments and people judging your life is basically to just live your life, do what you know that you're supposed to do, and then, you know, people will have to see. They'll be able to see. You guys
here on YouTube were good though.
Yeah, most of you guys are really great, honestly. I didn't get a lot of crazy comments, but yes, some people are concerned that Michael is going to leave me and my baby, and other people want to know, why aren't we married? Are we going to get married? So to answer that question...
I mean, guys.
What?
I'm always planning on marrying this girl. This has thrown our plans. You know, you guys had interesting definitions of planned pregnancy.
Oh my god.
But regardless of how you define it, this wasn't planned. It wasn't in our plans, but
to have a baby at this moment. But we both really love
it was
babies.
in our plans to have a baby in the future. It was in our plans to get married in the future, and it still is. Yeah.
So we're hoping to get married after the baby. Neither one of us ever wanted to rush and get married right before we have the baby, because to me, what is the point of that? It's really just for other people's approval to, you know, hurry up and do it, just so it's like, oh, we got married before we had the baby.
Yeah, one of the comments was so funny. It wasn't here actually. It was like, oh, why didn't you guys just run to the court and get
what? We don't want that. We want to have a wedding. We want to do it the right way. So yeah, we are on the path to making that next step, and hopefully it's in the near future. Okay, so somebody else asked me to explain what morning sickness was like for me, because they hear it's different for different people. Basically, I couldn't keep food down at all, and I had zero appetite, and when I did eat, I would throw up. Just basically nothing sat well with my stomach. So yeah, and I just had it really bad, and like sometimes I would get really hungry and I would go to eat and barely be able to eat anything. So towards the end of my first trimester, actually, I did get morning sickness pills because I was going to Essence Fest, and that weekend it was just really, really bad. And I was home in Miami, and my mom was like, no, this is ridiculous. So she called my doctor, and they prescribed me these pills for morning sickness, and I looked them up, and they're not dangerous at all. So I felt okay taking them, and I would basically take 2 before I go to bed, and that completely got rid of my morning sickness, like completely. I didn't have any nauseous feelings. I was not vomiting, anything. I was just great. And so I actually took that for about a week or 2, and then I realized that the first trimester was ending, so I should be getting over the whole morning sickness thing. So I stopped taking the pills, and it turns out that I was done with the whole morning sickness period. So yeah, but before that it was just really, really horrible. Okay,
so the next question was, how long have you guys been together? We've been together for 3.5 years ish now. We started dating second semester, like in January of college, and you know, we graduated in May, so
January 2013 until now, basically.
Yes.
So another question that we got that a couple people asked was basically, what is my birth plan? What kind of labor and delivery do I want to have? Natural, epidural, etc. So basically, I want to have a natural birth. I really, really, really don't want to get an epidural. Michael isn't sure if I can handle it, but I think that I can. I think it's about your mindset going in, like, with, you know, a strong yes or no and just trying to stick to it. Definitely, if my doctors say this is dangerous and because of health reasons, you definitely need to get the epidural, because there are many reasons why they might need to give it to you. You're not dilating, all these things. Then I will get it. But if I don't have to, then I definitely want to do it the natural way and just, no drugs.
I've seen absolutely too many labor and delivery videos at this point. Bree had a phase where she was just looking at a lot of those, and she just kept sending them to me, and
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Oh no. So the next question was, have we thought about names? We had a name picked out for a boy and a girl before the anatomy scan, just so we wouldn't be too disappointed if it was one or the other, you know, like we were prepared for both.
Actually, it was a lot harder to think of a boy name, but like boy names, I don't know, they were just so hard to come up with. We came up with our girl name pretty much immediately, we went in with both names.
We're probably not gonna share the name until after the delivery, so you guys are gonna have to hold on for that one. It'll be worth the wait.
Okay, so a lot of people were also talking about the fact that we're going to be such young parents. Some people were worried, like, how old are you guys? You guys are too young. Basically being young parents. So we'll just touch on that a little bit. But to start, I'm 22 years old. I'll be turning 23 on Christmas Eve, right before I have the baby.
And I'm 21 currently. I'll be turning 22 in September.
Which is next month,
So I wouldn't say that we're too young or anything to be parents. It's could have come at a better time. When we talked about it before, we always said, 27 would be a nice age to have babies, but we definitely can handle this.
I agree. I think that it's definitely going to be difficult. I think it's going to be more difficult than Michael thinks. For some reason, he just thinks... he thinks it's gonna be so easy. Michael thinks it's so easy. I'm always like, we're gonna have to do this and this and this, and he's like, okay, people do it. That's what you do when you're a parent. Like, you have to do. And I'm like, okay, but it's hard. And then he's just like, it's hard, but it's not like so hard. I don't know, Michael. I just can't wait to see what he actually is like when this baby comes. If he's like, wow, this is a lot harder than I thought. But I do think it's gonna be difficult. But I don't think that we're out of our league. Like, this is just the end of the world. We're just way too young. Like, personally, I'm happy that we both graduated from college. I think that's a major thing. If we'd gotten pregnant and we're gonna have a baby before college or while we were in it, that would have been a huge issue, because we would have had to worry about going to school at the same time. Now we can both get really great jobs. A lot of you were also asking about that. People are like, do you know that babies cost money?
I'm stepping into, I got a degree in computer science in May, so I'm stepping into a pretty good
job
career field.
Yeah.
So
we're basically young adults. We were about to go into adulthood and start this journey. Now we're going to be doing with a baby, and I'm sure that there will be things that come up along the way, and it will be hard, but I don't think that we're out of our league and we can't handle it, and we're just so we're not freaking out. We're excited. We're ready to face the challenges. And another big thing is that we have great support systems. Our families are both really there for us. Another thing that I just will go into this question. People were asking about, do I think that being a YouTuber and stuff made it easier for me when I found out that I was pregnant? And I think definitely. I mean, being a YouTuber, like, everything is basically on your own time, your own schedule. I mean, besides when you're working with brands and that kind of thing, you manage your career. It's all in your hands and you're your own boss, which is really great. So I think that that's a huge plus. I'll always be able to be home with the baby doing my thing. And yeah, I know that it won't be like, oh, I just set up a camera and record whenever I want to, but I will be home with the baby at all times.
It definitely gives us a lot of flexibility.
Yeah, exactly.
And working into that, a lot of you guys are asking, oh, will she still be traveling? Will the travel vlogs be still coming out? You know, like, a lot of you guys definitely enjoy those. So
yes, the answer is yes. Traveling is huge for me. I think it's such a great experience to be able to go out, see the world. I've learned something on every one of my trips, and we also want our child to be able to travel and see the world. So yeah,
I mean, we've already planned a couple of trips in our head, not physically planned, but we have a couple of trips planned that we are going to do for sure. Yes,
and actually there is another trip that's in the works. I'm not going to talk about it yet, but there is another trip for next year that's actually pretty sure going to be happening. So yes, traveling is still in the works. Our lives are not going to stop. You know, things are going to change. It might be a little harder to do the things that we did before, but it's definitely going to be a thing. And hopefully we can travel as a family and do family vlogs traveling. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, then it will still be coming. Okay, so another question was, how did I tell Michael that I was pregnant?
I was here that day. So basically what happened was Bree took the pregnancy test and went to like the room to lay down or something. You know,
I didn't go to lay down. I was waiting for the actual thing to finish because it said like 2 to 3 minutes. So I just put it down in the bathroom and left it.
So I went to the bathroom and I looked at it, and there was 2 lines, but one of them was completely faint. I'm like, you can't.
Barely there.
There's no line there. So I'm like, nah, it's negative. It's a no. But I Googled it like right there on the spot because you have to make sure, of course. And obviously the first thing that comes up is, no matter how faint that line is, that line could be barely there.
If it's there at all, you're pregnant.
So obviously the next step was taking like 4 more pregnancy tests.
And they all showed up really faint lines. So we're like, okay, like, I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so last question is, are we going to vlog our labor and delivery?
That's weird.
That's weird? You don't want to vlog?
That's a little bit weird.
I mean, not like in my crotch, like, just like, you know, those cute slow-mo videos and then... A lot of the videos that I post, like vlog videos and stuff like that, and even like announcing all this stuff, is for me also. It's not just me posting these videos for you. I also want to look back on these moments. That's why I do want to vlog at least a little bit once we have the baby, because I want to be able to look back and see the baby when it was so little, and see how I was during my labor and delivery, you know? So I definitely will be vlogging that experience. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video with Michael, even though he was being so annoying and I wanted to beat him up off camera because he's so camera shy, and this is not how he acts in person, okay? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed these questions and answers and us talking about the baby. If you want to hear more baby stuff and find out what the gender is going to be, then definitely tune in a week from now, because we will be posting our gender reveal video, which should be really cute. I can't wait to tell you guys what we're having, because we're super excited about it, and it was hard not to say, for me at least, throughout this whole video. So I will see you guys very soon.
It's hard not to say the name even.
Yeah, I really want to tell you guys the name, but we're going to keep it a secret. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and peace out. I will see you in the next video.